Yo, it's your boy Indigo. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Real Good News, where all the news we report on is real and it's all good. And before we get into the programming, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon on the side so y'all can get all the updates on the latest and greatest stuff we got going on at House of Vibes, and I appreciate you. Chill. When I started researching this story, it was to cover 21 Savage and Chime Banking's bank account financial literacy and scholarship program, which we'll dive into on this video. But before we get into that, I need to address the fact that we live in a time where the news and mainstream media loves to highlight the worst of realities that we experience in the human condition. And this especially applies to hip-hop media and entertainment directed at the urban youth across America. Before I started researching this story, if you would have asked me what I thought about 21 Savage, I would have told you about Bank Account and A Lot, which are my favorite 21 Savage songs, along with the persona he's portrayed to be, a violent, heartless, and no pun intended savage gangster. And while there may be some truth in this portrayal of his character, as his stage name does imply, this doesn't tell us the whole story. It once again highlights the worst. And this is not just in the case of 21 Savage. If you want to get deeper, this is about pushing the narrative of the big black boogeyman that you have to lock your doors and hide your kids from. If you grew up in an impoverished community in any major city across America, this is probably a reality you grew up with. Not the reality of locking your doors or hiding your kids from the boogeyman, but the reality of growing up in a society where the big black boogeyman is you. We've got to change this narrative, and that's why I cover stories like these at the House of Vibes. But I can't do it alone. We've all got to play our part. Now let's get into the 21 Savage bank account, financial literacy education course, and scholarship program. In 2018, 21 Savage started Leading by Example, a nonprofit that together they raised enough money to start bank accounts for 21 high school students that filled out all the requirements with $1,000 in them apiece. They also responsible for putting on the Back to School drive, where 21 Savage come out to meet and speak to the kids and give them advice while they pass out backpacks and school supplies. I know you haters is gonna say it's a publicity stunt because a lot of celebrities do stuff like that, and that's all you can say. But as of August of this year, 2020, 21 Savage and Leading by Example celebrate their fifth Back to School drive. They pretty much got overlooked by most of the quote-unquote popular blog sites. What a surprise. Another thing we need to address is the fact that a lot of the time when we're trying to accomplish something positive, if people aren't feeling us, we tend to get in this go at it alone mentality. When the reality is that if we're going to make a change that'll benefit everybody, we got to find a way to bring people together. This is another area where the young Savage shines. You see 21 Savage and his nonprofit are partnered with Juma, an organization that connects unemployed, disconnected youth with jobs, counseling, and mentorship. Together with Leading by Example and Juma, 150 plus young adults in urban cities across America have been connected with jobs in the concession industry, which, by the way, is a great first job to have when you're a young adult. But let's get into the story that caught my attention and got me covering 21 Savage in the first place, because that's what we're here for, right? Very recently, it's been announced that 21 Savage, in collaboration with Chime Mobile Banking, have rolled out a free online financial literacy course that offers financial tips, training, and education for all ages, along with a $100,000 scholarship fund. As always, I'll leave a link in the description so you can learn how to better your own financial literacy. And if you're looking to get ahead in school, get in contact with some of those scholarship funds. Basically, the lessons are broken down into an online playlist that covers banking, budgeting, credit scores, and other topics that'll give you a better understanding of practical financial literacy. Anybody can go online and take the courses, but if you happen to be a high school student looking to put some extra bank away for your college fund, there's an option for you to submit an essay on what you've learned through your courses, and you'll automatically be considered for one of $100,000 scholarships that'll be awarded through the Bank Account Initiative. Kudos to you if you're in high school right now and you're planning on getting a college education. You're going to need some financial literacy to navigate your way through college life without coming out on the other side with some stupid debt. Now you can get a jump start in that process and possibly a jump start in your bank account thanks to 21 Savage and Chime Mobile Banking's Bank Account Initiative. You know, they teach you a lot of things in high school, but unfortunately a lot of kids graduate without any understanding of how to survive in life. And when you can't figure out how to survive the legal way, well, you always got the streets. That's the real reality. And the irony is that most of the money getting made off of pushing that street image in rap music and movies doesn't even get made by the artists and actors portraying it. It's the record labels, corporations, and prison system that benefit the most. Some would even say, like the genre of music, this whole system is a trap. So kudos to 21 Savage for all the work he's put in over the years since he's been successful as a so-called gangster rapper that's now providing resources and inspiring youth across America from a similar situation to walk a different path in life. If you ask me, 21 comes across as more of a savvy person than savage. But that's what we got today, y'all. Make sure y'all share and like the video if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the House of Vibes if you don't want to miss anything that we throwing up. And one last thing, congrats to 21 Savage and Metro Boomin for Savage Mode 2, because it just hit #1 on Billboard this week. Peace.